Yesterday, when I was going through all those different emotions that I don't personally relate to now, and I kept being like, remember what you did it for, remember the vision, the dream, the desire. I think today I'm seeing that even if you can remember the bare bones of it, right? You can remember it factually. Like, I can say, what, like, I want to live an aligned life where I'm not afraid. I can imagine me like feeling really peaceful in social situations, right? I can remember the facts of my dream, but when I'm experiencing intense emotions, I can't feel into the truth of the desire. And I think the desire lives in feeling the truth. It doesn't live in scientific affirmations of what the desire is. It's about like feeling it in you, right? Because feeling the desire itself is what brings me closer to a deeper knowing of myself outside of the cloaks that I'm putting on of, I don't know, self-abandonment and unworthiness and forgetting who I am to myself. And I think if I force the remembrance of the dream at the time when I am meant to experience and express intense emotions, I am introducing a step in the process that's not meant to be there. And I'm diluting the dream at the time. And I think the truth of our desires can only be felt once we're done experiencing the emotions, because I think it's two separate processes. I don't think we're meant to be experiencing heaviness and then go, but remember this dream, look at it, face it, remember who you are, because actually the point of this heaviness is to feel it so that it doesn't feel abandoned by you. And by sitting with it, that's how you're releasing it. And then once you're done releasing, and it will take a really long time, then automatically it's like the fog will lift, the clouds will part, and you'll see the sunshine, right? And I think it almost feels like the truth of my desires is like this perfect vision that I hold in my mind, right? And in the vision, what's contained is the feeling of peace and feeling of expansion and abundance and joy and who I am, the freedom to be me, like total freedom. And that vision, however it presents itself to me, is like a perfect picture, like a photo. You know what I mean? I mean, like when you touch it, it smudges like a real photo from like an old camera that you get printed. And when I try to remember the vision at times when I'm feeling the heaviness, and I try to go like, look at it in the eyes, look at this photo. This version of me is dirty. It's like rooting around in the mud. And then it goes like, what are you saying? Look at this picture. And it grabs it, and it's grabbing it, and all the mud is getting on the photo. It's not destroying the photo itself, because that's undestroyable, but what's happening is the mud is getting on the photo, and the photo is getting diluted to the eyes of this version of me that's deep in the mud. So no matter what you show this version of me, it's only going to see it through the lens of the emotions that it's feeling. It's not going to feel into the truth of the desire, even if you show the desire to it, even if this version of me goes like, look at it. Because the truth of the desire, the feeling of abundance and peace and the things that I want, the total connectedness to all life, my purpose on earth to bring love and joy and peace and to do work for earth, like to feel alive in my purpose on earth, that feeling can only be felt after I'm done releasing all of this and I go and I wash my hands. And that's when I feel empty. I feel empty of like the things that are not me. I feel empty of the things that are poured into me, that I poured into me, that others poured into me, that life every day pours into us. And I feel empty and I go, oh. And then I look up and I see it. There's no forcing. There's no one going like, look at it, look at it, look at it. Because that's never going to work anyway. Your hands have to be clean. You have to wash your hands. You have to dry your tears. And you open your eyes and you see it. But allow the process of the heaviness and intensity and crying and screaming and ride the waves. And while you're riding the waves, you cannot be focused on creating a new future, because they're two different things. And neither of the processes will ever stop. It'll never be like completed or finished, because my desires change all the time. And my emotions change all the time. I think I thought like once you feel an emotion from like age 5 where I feel self-abandonment or whatever, that I'll be done feeling it. But I think it is a cycle and a circle and a spiral staircase. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's the same emotion, but it's never felt the same way. It feels new. It feels like I'm gleaning something new out of it. And every single time I have a day from hell where everything comes up and I'm just like, it's only gonna be mud from now on. Like I'm just digging and digging, and every single time I come out of it, it's like I can breathe freely. It's like a new layer of freedom is just unlocked for me. There's nothing holding me back. I didn't even know things were holding me back until I became free from them. I thought the things that were holding me back were the things I wanted in my life. And you can't know until you release them. And it just, being in the mud feels so much of a waste of time while you're doing it. It feels like, what am I doing this for? What am I looking for in the mud? There's nothing to be found there. It's kind of true. There's nothing to be found in the mud. It's not like I rise up from the mud going like, I found it. No. The thing you find is once you wash your hands. But you have to get dirty. It's essential. But it's like such a trick of the mind, because it feels like nothing at the time. It feels like you're wasting your time. It feels like, oh, I have so much to do. I have my purpose to live out, and here I am hurting myself in my mind. Here I am thinking that I'm not worthy. Here I am thinking I'm nothing. And I think you cannot force the greatness of yourself, which is inherent, which is given, which is a fact waiting for you outside of the mud. But you can't force yourself to see it at the time. And I think you have to give yourself over to what life is asking you to do at the time. And that's what total presence is about. I can see like a vague dream of like, oh, I'll be okay just because I've gone through this 100 times, 1,000 times, an infinite amount of times. And they used to be a lot longer, right? I used to be in the mud a lot longer. because I wouldn't know how to get out of it, and I would repeat it and repeat it past its release date. But even still, yesterday it really felt true. But I guess it has to feel true. That's the point of being present, right? You have to, it has to feel true. Then you're feeling it and expressing it. And then you wake up as if from a dream. And you remember the truth of who you are that was like waiting for you outside of that all this time. It's just so special. It's like, I've never felt so human as I do within heartbreak. It's so delicious. It's like so worthy. It's so worthy a cause to do all of that. But I don't think I'll feel that even next time that I'm in it. I think I'll feel awful. But that's the point.